ESPN's Matt Miller is the fourth analyst to give his mock draft. This time it is a 2-round mock draft. I've seen a 1, I've seen all 7, but I've never seen a 2-round as of yet. So without further ado, let's get right into it. A name that we're all very familiar with coming at number 6. He's going to say Devon Witherspoon or Devin Witherspoon from Illinois. There's been a lot of talk of us getting a cornerback at 6 or 18 or both 6 and 18. And now Devin is moving up the charts, and some have him as the best cornerback in the draft. So this pick doesn't surprise me. We do need a cornerback because opposite Jeff Okudah, there's nobody there. And who knows, we might even get a second one later as well. With the second pick in the first round, number 18, Lucas Van Ness, a defensive end from Iowa. I don't know anything about him, but this is very intriguing because a defensive tackle, a defensive end, and a cornerback, all in some type of combination, have been mocked to the Detroit Lions in the first round. So in this case, we're taking a quarterback and a defensive end later in the draft, not early like some other mocks have us doing. So this is very intriguing. Going to have to do some research on him. Now we're moving into the second round, a tight end. This, to me, is not even worth talking about. The Detroit Lions traded away T.J. Hockenson, the number 8th pick in 2019. Before he was 3.5 years in, we traded him away. Why would we take a tight end this early in the draft? We have 3 on the roster. Now there will be a ton in free agency we can sign, and we just took James Mitchell last year in the 5th round. So I'm not sure why we would do that. Anytime you have a tight end mocked anywhere in the draft, to me, is stupid. I don't think the Detroit Lions are going to do this, whether he's the best blocker you've ever seen or not. It doesn't matter. And now the last pick in the second round for us is, I want to say, you say Jahmyr Gibbs, running back, Alabama. This is the first time I've seen his name. I'm going to have to do some research on this as well. But we got a situation. We took DeAndre Swift in 2020, the same year we took Jeff Okudah. He was the early pick in the second round. And then we have Jamal Williams on the roster last year. We have to decide whether we're going to re-sign him or not. We took a running back in Brad Holmes' first year when we took Jamar Jefferson later in the draft. Now, he was like a 7th round pick or something like that, so he's not going to be changing the game anytime soon. So to take a pick in the second round would be, I don't know, a bit of a surprise to me. I feel like if the Detroit Lions take a running back, it needs to be early. It needs to, if we're going to get a guy, we need to get that guy. But again, I'll do some research on this guy and see if he is worth taking in the second round, like DeAndre Swift was. DeAndre Swift was taking, early 30s, and he hasn't panned out. So I feel like if you are going to take a running back, especially our situation, knowing that DeAndre is on the last year of his deal, Jamal is no longer a Detroit Lion in about a month until we re-sign him. That leaves us with Craig Reynolds, Justin Jefferson, and Jamar Jackson, who also Craig and Justin are not part of the team, if I remember correctly. I don't think they got multi-year deals. So that puts us 2 picks on defense and 2 picks on offense. So I disagree with the second and third pick tremendously. The first 2, I could see us doing. I could even see us taking 2 cornerbacks. But don't forget, we have free agency that we have to look at as well. And that is going to dictate whether or not how the draft goes. If we have a tight end, and I really think if the Detroit Lions are going to add a tight end, it is going to be through free agency, because I saw an article today that Everett, the tight end from the Los Angeles Chargers, might be a salary cap casualty. I almost had it. So that could be somebody we look at as well. Hayden Hurst. There are some guys that Mike Gesicki, he'll be a free agent. So if we had to get a tight end, we should do it through free agency, in my opinion. We've already got a guy on his second year, Zane Zylstra, and Brock Wright as well. So to me, that's the dumbest pick out of all this. And anytime I see a tight end anywhere on the draft board, I cringe, because I just don't think that we need one. So you guys know what's up. My name is Derek. This is Detroit Lions Syndicate. Consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Let me know if you've noticed what I've been doing different in my videos. I would appreciate that. We're almost at 8,100 subscribers. You could be number 100, 8,100. You know what I'm trying to say. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself. And as always, go Lions.